Hi Dinosaur Omelet friends, I'm Angela. Today I'm going to be showing you a task that I do regularly. This is about mixing grains for our personal flocks, for our ducks and our chickens. We have silkies and we have black Australorp layers. So I'm going to be mixing whole grains that are non-GMO. They're locally sourced. We get from our mill, our local mill. I like to mix our own grains because I want to give our birds healthy foods that's going to promote good health. It's going to give them energy and help them produce their eggs and also keep their bodies functioning at as optimally as possible. We collect eggs for hatching, and then we also eat eggs from our chickens. We also grow some of our select birds for meat, so it's important to us that our birds are eating healthy, quality foods, and that we're also able to eat healthy, quality meat and eggs. Doing this, what I do is I get individual ingredients that we put together through lots of communications with poultry specialists in nutrition, and we worked with Fertrell. They're a great company, and they helped us formulate a recipe for layer birds, and also that is good for our silkies because they have some extra needs in their diet. With their expertise, we were able to formulate a good recipe that includes all of these different ingredients, and I'm going to weigh each ingredient out and I'm just going to be dumping it in this simple tub behind me because, again, I'm making this for our own birds. Yeah, I'm going to go through the process and share that with you. Also, for myself, it is financially beneficial to purchase whole grains directly from a mill. I know these ingredients are coming from local farms, trusted farms that I can even look into myself to know what kind of operations they run. I know that these ingredients are fresh. I know when they were harvested and delivered to our local mill. The person I work with at our mill, he's knowledgeable on all of the products that he has and all the farmers that he works with. So he can tell me when these particular ingredients were harvested, how old they are. He can tell me everything about them. So that's great for me because I want to know, is there chemicals or is there anything in there that I don't want? When I get raw ingredients like this, whole grains like this, I go directly to the feed mill. Then I'm cutting out the middleman, and they're packaged in these simple bags, and that does reduce costs significantly. Now, there's pros and cons to everything. I'm mixing this myself, so that's my time and energy. However, I'm saving in cost, and I know I'm feeding my birds healthy feeds. So what I have here is roasted whole soybean, whole wheat here, whole peas. I have whole corn, and I'm not going to go into the specific details as to why each of these ingredients are beneficial to poultry. That's a whole nother video in and of itself. But all of these ingredients weighed out at a certain weight for the recipe I'm using incorporates different dietary needs for the bird, nutrition that fulfills what they need on a daily basis. Okay, so I also have black oil sunflower seeds here. I have flax seed. I have alfalfa. This is oyster, or you can do limestone for calcium. Fish meal for protein. If you have an animal protein, that's much better than like a plant-based protein because of the amino acids and the way that the bird's bodies digest it and it works through their system. I also have Fertrell's NutriBalancer has all sorts of vitamins and minerals in it. It's really good for them. I also have Fertrell's breeder supplement because I want our birds to look as pretty as possible all year long, because I appreciate them, our customers appreciate them. So it helps with their feather, their plumage, it gives them more energy, and it just it helps with their form, and as they're growing, because I'm always growing birds throughout the year, helps them grow properly. And then I also have whole oats here. So I'm going to go ahead and measure these out and fill my bin. I'm probably going to speed that process along a little bit. I'm going to start with the heavier ingredients first and then work my way up to the lighter ingredients, so it's easier to mix it for me, since I'm not using a cement mix or anything. I'm just mixing it by hand. So I'm starting with our wheat. And I have, very basic, I have a scoop. I have a bucket to put a container to put my feed in. I have a kitchen scale that's sensitive. And then I have my recipe list here to tell me how much to measure out. Now, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them in below so that I can go ahead and answer for you. And also, if this is interesting to you, please subscribe and like the video because I will have more coming up in the future. Now, we do sell our grain. We do make it available to the public. Our whole grain layer feed is called My Little Dinosaur. And as of right now, we do have it per local pickup. So we're working on getting to the shipment process, and obviously bagging and mixing and everything on a larger scale. But again, this is for our personal birds. Okay, so I finished putting all of my ingredients in. I finished all the ingredients are now in there for this one batch. I'm gonna go ahead and tie these off and reposition so that I can mix this batch and then bag it. Okay, so I have all my ingredients here in this bin for one mix. I'm gonna go ahead and use a basic gardening tool to go ahead and mix it, and I'm going to mix this thoroughly as I can by hand. I'm not using a mixer, so it's good enough. It'll be good enough for what we need. And after I finish mixing, I'm going to go ahead and bag it up, and that'll be that. Again, if you like what you're seeing, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Give me a question or a comment. I'd love to see what you guys think of this, or maybe what you guys are doing yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this. So I'm going to finish this up by bagging the grain, and that'll be that. Okay, so that's that. I have a completed mix of grain here, and I hope that was entertaining. Apparently it's rooster hour right now. I apologize for the roosters. Yeah, so if you guys like that, let me know. I will have more videos to come about what we do around here. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. And yeah, thanks.